Zach, do you like roller coasters?
I kind of have like a little fear of heights, and so I've not been on many roller coasters. I've been on a couple, nothing crazy, but I've been on a couple, and they're fun. So if we were to ever go to an amusement park, you would probably need to convince my little bitch boy ass to go on one, and then I would have a good time.
I already asked you, Sean, but do you like roller coasters?
No, actually, I don't like roller coasters at all.
So, Zach, I don't know if you can tell. I'm not really a rush seeker. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I sit home and talk to my girlfriend and play Pokemon on RetroArch. So I'm not really the kind of guy that likes to go out and do things and drive fast and all that. I'm not into any of that. So you'd think that I wouldn't like roller coasters. And you'd be correct. I don't like roller coasters. My two least favorite things are spinning, because when I was very young, Brian's father actually was spinning us on a tire swing. And on the way home, I yacked in his car. And ever since, I thought that I was like allergic to spinning. And I don't really like testing it. Obviously, I know that I'm not allergic to spinning, but I'm saying I'm not interested in yakking again because of spinning. I don't like spinning, and I don't like going upside down. The first ride we go on at at Six Flags is Supergirl. It just looks like one of those things that you kind of sit in a chair and it just brings you around like this. Kind of tame, until it started going really fast and also tilting to the side. So I was spinning and going upside down.
It's a roller coaster?
A ride. I don't know. Not exactly a roller coaster, but it was spinning really fast and then tilting. So I was upside down. So the first ride we went on were the two things I did not want to go on. So I was kind of good there. And everybody, Alexis and Joe were much more scared than I was. So I went with Alexis, Joe, and Barney. Don't start with me. I'll get you with a Candace at some point. I promise. And Joe was coming. Joe was coming on the ride. So it kind of hit a point where it had to like kind of go back down and come to horizontal, and it kind of like hit like a threshold, and then it kept moving down. But that threshold made the seats wave a little bit, and Joe, every time it would go on the way down, he would go It was like, Joe, shut the fuck. I was screaming at him to shut up. I was like, you're so fucking annoying. Shut up. Because there's like kids around and it's a Six Flags.
I can just imagine a car full of kids, you and this guy's making that noise, and you're just like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
It literally was like that. I was screaming at him from the thing. I think I was 2 seats in front of him. I had no problem on that ride, actually. I was totally fine. But we went on a few. That was like the biggest one. We went on bumper cars, and Alexis does not drive, and she was drifting like she's been driving all her life, which was kind of crazy on bumper cars, which I didn't even think was possible. We went on a ride that was
bumper cars.
What's that?
Yeah, you can drift on bumper cars.
I wasn't doing it. I was trying to stay away from people because you're supposed to only go one way, like around this thing. And people would just constantly get into pileups, and I was like avoiding that with my.
Were you that kid in the bounce house that would just get scared because all the other kids were jumping?
Yes.
Too high.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, that was me occasionally.
Yeah, 100%. There was this ride, an actual roller coaster called, I think it was called Gotham City. I can't remember, but it's like pretty high up. I have acrophobia as well, Zach. I have a horrible fear of heights.
It's not completely. I went on when I was in Colorado, a gondola, like on a cable, up the Rocky Mountains, like up like 12,000 feet. And that scared me, but I did it. But like it also, like, I don't like ledges. It's the main thing. I don't like ledges.
Yeah, I hate ledges.
I don't like ledges. And then like some rides, like roller coasters, it's because it was built by man.
Yeah.
If it was built by Fox, I would not have a problem with it. But it was built by man.
We were on this roller coaster. It goes up and then it's like flat, and it looked really tame because it's pretty slow. But it goes around these really sharp turns. Mind you, while we're getting on, so there's 2 seats. It's me in the back and Alexis in the front. While they're putting the thing down to strap me in, it doesn't close because my fat ass is too big. So I had to take shit out of my pockets and move it over because I couldn't fit in. And I was like, well, that's not a good sign. And when we're going around like 10 sharp turns. It doesn't slow down. It brings you across. It whips you across. And Alexis is being thrown around. Every time we went around a turn, I heard, and I'm like, oh, one of these turns is going to kill us. Like one of these turns is just going to break off and kill us. I think they did that on purpose to make you feel like that. Terrifying experience. That was the worst ride of them all. It was horrifying.
Add some extra shock to your ride.
Yeah, it was
noises in.
Genuinely terrible. It was like the most terrifying ride we went on by like a wide margin. And then we just went on a few like nothing rides too. Didn't really mean much. But I don't really like rides. I haven't really socialized in a while either. Yeah, I socialized for the first time in a few years, and then I played Pokemon for the rest of the week, brother. That's right.